Yeah, my stupid thing just died,
What?
and
The
I had to
computer?
no the YouTube stupid thing. Yeah, yeah, the stupid thing. That's funny. Yeah, yeah. Spot price, a lot decent, a lot better price, right? Okay, everybody's back here. Uh, yeah, that's what I've been getting. I got a, I still got that Morgan silver dollar in the mail. It's been sitting over there in Columbus for since last Saturday, and I don't know what's going on. If I call the local office, they'll just say, "Well, yeah, it's over there." And that's the problem. Anytime you put something of value in the mail, or somebody's sending you something of value in the mail, yeah, well, yeah, I figured I'd give them a little bit more time and see what happened. I'll do that, Southeast. You've been having some of the same problems. You know who? OC. He had an extra two. Yeah, I'm wondering if it what the price and how reliable the service would be if we went through United. Yeah, yeah, USPS. If we went through UPS instead of USPS, and it's just idiotic. They'll say it's arrived in Columbus. It's and then that's it. And then a couple days later, they said it's being forwarded to the whatever, and then nothing. And it's been the same way since Saturday, not moving anywhere. Don't know if it's there or somewhere else. Uh, I think I paid. I think I gave him $5 for shipping. Yeah, you call them, you never get no answer. They don't answer the phone. And and now the postmaster down here at my local, he gets mad when I call. I'm paying you suckers to to ship my stuff and to mail stuff out, and you're going to get grumpy with me because you people ain't doing your job. Eh. Yeah, yeah, that's it's ridiculous. There's something desperately wrong with them, and I don't know how what the issue is. I don't know if it's personnel. Of course, a whole lot of things have been crazy in the personnel because of all that DEI crap. Oh my gosh. 99 cent over spot? It's not bad. I don't have any problems when I get orders from those big places. It's only when I get orders from friends. That's the only time I ever had problems is when a friend sent or another YouTuber sends me something. That's when I have problems. And if I have problems almost all the time, what are the other people having? Same thing. I called my congressman that talked to him about it. They said wait a couple of days if I didn't get it and then call them back. Somebody needs to put a fire under them. And the bad thing about it is I've already paid for that particular coin. Yeah. Oh boy. Yeah, and I understand that, yeah, there it is right there. The DEI. Uh, oh man, that is not good. And that's that one you've been waiting on, ain't it? And yet they keep getting away with it because they can't. There's no way to hold them responsible. You go down there and say something at your local post office, and they get all snotty with you. Like I said, I'm going to. I guess I'm going to have to call UPS and find out. Maybe be able to get those things sent to the house, and if I want to ship something, maybe they'll pick it up. Who knows? I certainly ain't going to mail it from drive. I'm not going to drive 15 miles away from here. Diversity, equity, and inclusion, Linda. Yeah, inefficiency. Yeah. Hmm. I thought Nancy was going to come in here after she ate her soup. I told her to go eat some soup at least. It's not good for her to not eat supper. She needs that protein. And she didn't even have to eat anything. Just the broth itself would have been really good. No, they don't care. As long as they get their fat little paychecks, and boy, do they get paid well, don't they? Yeah, give me a minute. Let me see. She may or may not come. I don't know. Everybody's asking for you. Come on in and sit for a few minutes. I'll tell you what, I was going to take a hard time believing that. And you were in this sleep, and I was way up. Oh my God, something happened. All right, mhm. Come on. What is that? Oh, okay. Uh, yep. Yes, he did. And anybody who's connected to the federal government gets money from him has to realign themselves with that executive order. Oh, they'll fight it. You know they will. And our biggest problem is our senators, or even our Republican senators. What they did last time, they got just stuck their foot in the way. Nancy's feeling a little rough today, and she's going to come in here in a little bit, but she's not here yet. Hmm. Yep. Yes. Oh, and I loved it when he when he signed an executive order cutting off the World Health Organization because they were coming after us, and President Biden going to was wanting to put his big stamp of approval on it. That way they could check on you, make sure you got them things to keep you healthy. Blah 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 blah. We all know what it was. Yes, ma'am. Yeah. Yeah. Me too. I could have driven to Columbus and picked up my package. Better than me sitting here waiting since last Saturday. Yeah, exactly. Hump day. Yeah. Hello, Curtis family. Yeah, exactly. Well, back in the, I think it was back in the 70s, they had a, no, it was 80s, I think, maybe later. I don't remember. No, it was in the 90s. Sorry. They had a post office in the town next to us, and they sorted mail there and did all that stuff that Columbus is supposed to be doing, and they shut it down. It's cheaper. They shut everything down except something 100 miles away, and then they can't figure out why people can't keep up with all the crap. And yet they keep paying everybody more and more money. Hey, T Bird, you at work tonight? Hmm. Yeah. How is Miss Kim doing? Yeah. Alrighty. Snow and ice. Yeah. Goodness. Mm. 9 degrees cold. Yep. Good Lord. Mm-mm-mm. I'll just send some prayers to Mrs. T Bird. 14. Mm-hmm. Hey, we're going to get in the 30s this weekend. Woo! It'd be like a heat wave. Uh, yes. Yeah, that's good. Pray for her. Yeah. Yeah. So Jesus went about doing good and healing people and healing all the people that were oppressed by the enemy. And that be us. Yeah. Good idea. You all heard about those them billionaires that want to come over here and build those large businesses, right? Big factories, cure cancer, do all kinds of stuff. But the one thing that troubled me that I heard him say, I heard one of them talking about curing cancer by using mRNA. Oh, cool. mRNA. That is concerning. It ain't bad enough that they got people filled up with that stuff and all the crazy things that stuff has been doing to people. Oh boy, somebody, somebody, T-Bird stain. Ooh, there you go. Real lemon, real ginger. Hmm, hmm. Good Lord. Gone all the way around and then back to Birmingham and over to Huntsville and back. Good gosh almighty. That is insanity. Yep, crazies. Yeah, that's what they're doing with me. USPS, you pee on us. Yeah, it absolutely is, Southeast. It's just plain ignorance. And it's got to do with that computer. There's something going on that in that with the computers and they're not keeping them up to date. So they're just pinging off the wall. Ping, 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 ping. Let's send here. Let's send there. Let's that. And the people don't even know what the heck's going on. They just up there throwing it on the conveyor belt. Ridiculous. Well, I hope that you get it there, Southeast. Say prayer, Lord, bring, get that back to them. Yeah, they're not. They're too worried about their little paychecks. They make good Lord, they make good money. They'll go to work at Burger King and then come back and cry about it. Oh, okay, okay, yes, sir. Mine ain't even moving. It's just sitting there. I don't know where it's at. It's in one of them. It's in one of those containers. Probably fell behind a box or something. I don't know. What do you think Amazon or any of those other big companies that ship things to people do when you call them up and put in a complaint? They fix it right away. Heck, I've called them up and complained about a dented can, and they said, well, if you want, just keep the whole case. Throw away what's bad. That's fine with me. Yeah, yeah. Oh, good Lord. One time, I was trying to. What was it? Oh, I was trying to get something to Amy, and it went to California, and it went to Berkeley, and it went to San Francisco, and then it bounced back here, and then it went to Georgia. It just kept on pinging all over all over the country. It was crazy. So that's what's going on. Mine is sitting in one of those containers, probably on the floor where they dropped it. And one day they'll find it all squished up, right? No, they better not find it squished up. They better find it the same way it was. Yeah. I think everybody ought to start calling their congressmen and complaining about them people, about how they treat our mail. I mean, are they really making any money off the rest of these 60-cent letters? I try my best not to pay a bill using the mail. I got one I use. I have to pay one bill because I don't want to drive all the way into town to pay it. Oh, okay. Next. I think they're just listening to us, saying, "What the heck?" Well, thank you, Linda. Have you ever had that problem, Linda? Anybody else had that problem? Yeah. Oh, good gosh, 87 cents now, huh? The forever stamp, right? Here's Nancy. I don't know how long she's going to stay in here, but she's going to come in here and say hello to everybody. You bring a blankie? You want a blankie? Everyone shut up. Oh, goodness. Let's see. Linda says hi, Nancy. Southeast says hi, Nancy.
Hey, y'all.
Ellie says hi, Nancy.
Hey,
Amy says hi, Nancy.
Hey, Amy.
Yeah, she's feeling yuckies. Oh, look at yuckies too. The Curtis family says, Queen, hello.
Hey, Curtis family.
Yeah. Did that soup help you any?
No.
No. Didn't fill your tummy? Didn't make you feel happy?
It filled my tummy, but it didn't make me happy because I ain't feel better.
Oh. Southeast said, bless her Lord.
Thank you.
T-Bird says, hi, Nancy.
Hi.
Yeah, his wife is homesick too, and they had to give her different antibiotics to make sure she didn't get the pneumonia.
If I ain't better tomorrow, I think I'm going to get some antibiotics, something.
Mm.
I feel bad.
Mm. Yeah. She is what? Tell Nancy that Linda mom said she to eat dinner every night with you, Michael. Just sinuses mostly. Sinuses. They want. Ellie wants to know what are your symptoms.
Sinuses, my chest.
Tell Nancy ditto on what Linda said. Southeast says, praying for you, sweet Miss Nancy.
Thank you.
You taking any acetaminophen?
Not yet, but I've been taking cough medicine.
Oh.
Yeah.
Where'd you find that at?
In my room.
In your room?
Uh-huh.
Your nose is all stuffed up. Oh. Here you go. You want one of these? I'll open it for you. Oh, Vicks Vapo Rub.
I got some on my neck.
She got some on her neck, and she's got her neck wrapped too.
I'm using one of your
Who did you watch my thoughts?
yeah, socks.
Oh no, not one of my good ones, is it?
No,
That cut off piece?
no,
No. This is a smelly sock?
no, it was clean.
Yeah. Ellie said, Linda says on your chest too, not only the neck. And Ellie said, I used to get a lot of sinus issues and ended up with bronchitis. She probably has a bad drip. Feel better, Nancy. We'll continue to pray for you.
Thank you.
Dr. Linda. You want to go back in your room and get in the chair?
I'm thinking I'm going to clean my bed off tonight.
Ooh. Okay. Well, that ain't a bad idea. Good gosh. Schnottsville. Amy says, feel better soon, Nancy.
Thank you. I'm going to try.
T-Bird says, praying for you as well, Nancy. Good. I'm glad you ate that soup. That just eating that broth would have been I'm glad she can't read this. I think she'd smack you if she did.
Who?
Oh, Connell.
Oh, what he said.
No, I ain't repeating it. I get that same thing every spring. It just, okay, cool. Eat what? All right. What won't you eat? Ever?
What?
I don't know what's going on there. She says she won't eat. Oh, spoonfuls of Vicks. Linda, my mom's friend, would eat spoonfuls of Vicks when he was very sick. I don't recommend eating it.
I've tried that.
No. Good gosh. Yeah, put some on your chest. Yep. You just need some hugs, Southeast. Oh goodness.
I'm going back to my room.
Okay, sweetie.
Night, y'all.
She said if you couldn't hear her, she said good night, y'all. Yeah, just give them some hugs. Rub in the name of it. He says good night, Nancy.
Night.
Ellie says good night, Nancy. Feel better. Southeast says good night, Nancy. Amy said good night, Nancy. Linda says prayers for you, Nancy. Good night.
Night.
Oh goodness.
I actually feel like I gotta get better to die.
Yeah, she didn't sound that bad earlier, which is weird. No, we don't. Oh, good Lord. Let me help you out there. Give him a hug. Give him a hug. Give him a hug. Somebody give him a hug. Oh, goodness. Give the boy a hug. No, I don't have a vaporizer. Yeah, oh, gosh. Uh, she can, I got a whole bag full of lemon drops in there. Those lemon cough drops, which helps her. She'll do that. And that beef broth that she fixed up, I don't know how much of that she ate. I hope she ate enough of it. And she could have ate that without the veggies and stuff in it, and that would have been just fine for her. No, they don't do that anymore, do they, Ellie? Yeah, he's on a tear tonight. He just needed a hug. He probably doesn't know he can come back on. Well, we'll see tomorrow. That's all I can tell you right now. I am not taking her out here. I'm not taking her out in this kind of weather. Tomorrow's supposed to be a little better. Oh, goodness. Yeah. Hmm. I don't quite think a quarter would fit in that tube. Yeah, it looks that way. Mm-mm. No, I don't. I don't have any more of those. I just got them two right there. No, it's good. Yeah, they should be. Good night, you all TTYL. What is TTYL? Take the. I don't know. Good night, Southeast. It would help. Oh, oh, okay. Thank you, Ellie. Tell them you're lonely. Oh, yeah. Oh. Yeah. Amy, did you get to see that Tooly Tooly thing with me and Mitchie? It was funny, and I challenged him to another one. So they're going to do another one soon. You know, it was two. We did 2 rounds, right? And I won one, and and then in the next one he won. So, yeah. Mm. Mm. Oh, that's good. Yeah, I don't. I know that they talk about scams all the time with Medicare, but I don't think it's personally the small office doctors. I think it's the big places. And not be greedy. You're right. You're right. Yeah, yeah, and that stuff doesn't do any good. Price controls always end up hurting people. Wow. And you'd think it'd just be the opposite, don't you, Ellie? I mean, after all, New York costs a lot more money to live in. Mm. Hmm. I think people are just plain stupid. They'll just take anything that comes down the pike and just go along to get along and go without a little bit more because they can't do anything about it. And nobody hears them. Nobody listens to them. Nobody cares about them, and they know it. I wonder if you just get into a state of depression and just quit fighting. I'll tell you what, there's been some parents that started to. No, let's don't go down that rabbit hole. Uh, yeah, they wanted to give me Obamacare, and it was more than I made. Oh boy. Hmm. 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 Well, there's some things the federal government can fix, and there's some things they can't fix. Usually, what they do is they pull money back from different things from a state government or whatever. Hmm. Dang. Yeah. Yeah. A Gucci bag and an Apple phone in in the bag, and a credit card with lots of cash on it in the other hand in the pocket. Right? Hmm. Yeah. It gets tough. Yeah. I was working for a contractor one time when I was very young, and I asked him for a little raise. It was just the pay was just ridiculously low. He says, "Well, I can't right now. Jimmy Carter's got uh, they got a freeze on that, and so I went and found another job, paid twice as much, and and told him I wasn't going to be there anymore, and he got mad over it. I said, well, yeah, yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking when they were whining about this little bit of snow here because the streets are cleaned up, and if there are certain places up in the hills, where they can't get to, well, then don't do that. Call them and let them know that is they're not going to get it. But to cut everybody off, there's not a place in my village where they can't go up to the door safely. They're just whining. Yeah. Well, that's what FEMA did. They went to Newport, Tennessee, confiscated a bunch of food that people had brought in there, brand new on the pallets. I'm talking about I'm talking about baby food, baby diapers, baby, all the stuff that children would need, plus canned food, plus stuff to clean their homes with, and they confiscated it, and they took it 100 miles away. And what happened to it from there, we don't know, but they damn sure did it. They didn't have the and and I don't know where they got the authority to do it. Now, come to find out, if it had been taken to a church, they couldn't have touched it there. So I don't know what the deal was, but it was wrong anyway. That's like it's like it was like the King of England coming into sending the soldiers into people's houses and eating them out of house and home, and we fought a war over that. So obviously the founders didn't think it was right. But now we get these people in office and they think that they can do that kind of stuff. And these peons that work for them, like at FEMA, just think they can do what they want to do and mistreat people. It's just a horrible thing. Yeah, I don't disagree with that. It's, it's crazy. No, they shouldn't. Here's one thing I've been that we're having a lot of problems with uh, these farms, these chicken farms getting getting tested and testing positive with that PR test, of course, for bird flu. And so they tell the chicken farmer that if they'll shut it down and kill all the chickens off, they'll get a big fat check. Well, the chicken farmer says, "Well, yeah, I'm going to take that big old fat check, and then I don't have to do all this. All I got to do is just kill off the chickens and bury them." Well, huh. And then they go a 20-mile, 25-mile circle around them and check every other farm. They went to one farm, um, and I was listening to this report that they had already gone and had the chickens tested for the same thing, the bird flu, and the test was negative. No, they're not. They don't have bird flu. So the government guy from USDA, I'm assuming, came in there and did a test and said, "Hey, you got your chickens got the bird flu," and they said, "Oh no, we don't. And here's our proof." He walked away and jumped in his car and never came back. Yeah, sure. Yeah, I'll tell you the small companies. That I've seen so many small businesses going out of their way to help people. Especially like down there in North Carolina, Tennessee, and all in that area, just doing all kinds of things. I've seen them bring their tractors and uh, all their heavy equipment to build little roads to the people's homes, and they were just getting people were just donating to that, like, what do they call it, Give Send Go, or the other one, to help reimburse them. So there are good people out there, and at this time right now, people can go get food to eat if they need it. There are plenty of places that are helping them out. Matter of fact, there's so much that some of the places are closing down. No, it shouldn't be, but honestly, I don't think it was ever the government's job to do it. And that's probably contrary to everybody's thought. But uh, we didn't originally start doing it. It was the people in the churches that helped people, and they were more closely connected to these people, so they knew who really needed something and who didn't need something, and then what they needed. Yeah, we still got 8 people in the chat. I mean, I always say chat is that are here. I'm here. Kurt's here. Kurt's family here. Amy here. T-Bird here. Balacano here. Linda's here. Yes. Yeah, you have to be present and accounted for. On the way home now, huh? Oh, give when you get home, give Miss Kim a hug and let her know we're praying for her. I don't know. He never showed up in this chat. You do, huh? Ah, all righty. I'm gonna jump. I'm gonna. I think I'm gonna close down in a few minutes and go. I'm getting a little concerned about Nancy, and I think I need to go help her for a while. That's right. Ellie's a good girl, and when she's bad, she's really good. Ah, ta-da! Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Got 11 people in the chat now. Watching the live, whatever they're doing. Yeah, yeah, I don't know what's up with Jackknife. Hard to tell. I think Jackknife has found him a girlfriend or somebody to go out and play, with. Yeah. Yeah. Ellie doesn't send you attention. She just gives you hugs. You want a hug? She give you a hug. She's got plenty of that. I probably ought to get my what do they call that thing? Pulse oxy thing you put on their finger to check her pulse. Yeah, I do want to go do that. Y'all be going to be able to handle the chat while I'm gone and behave yourselves while I'm not here. Oh, good gosh. All right, let me go check. I'll be back. Hmm.
95.4.
Well, I'm back. Crypto chasing Canuck. Probably. Yeah, he was talking about eating sardines. Well, Nancy is not running a fever, and her pulse is good, and so is her oxygen. So it's just a really nasty sinus and chest cold. Yeah, she's been putting Vicks on, but I ain't going. She puts it on where she wants it to be on, right? I ain't gonna have a fight with her where to put it. But yeah, she's sitting in her chair with all her blankies on and sipping on some kind of drink. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Ellie. Okay. Oh goodness. Hmm. Only thing I could do is I could go get her some more of those lemon cough drops. It might help her congestion. I'll be right back. I'm gonna take her a handful of cough drops. Any cough drops left? All right. Job's done. Now she's all taken care of. Amaretto. Oh goodness. Well. Darn it. One or two every couple of weeks. Yeah. Hmm. You back up to your normal yet? Your norm, T-Bird? Well, I guess you are. You went back to work, so yeah, you're probably doing pretty good. Hmm. These stupid little varieties of the flu bug have been running all over the place. They fly, the bird flu, so they fly around and they fly up your nose like the bird of paradise, right? Oh boy. That's good. Glad to hear that. Yeah. Well, the crazy thing, Ellie, is that we I have been away from home in 2 weeks, and the only person that's been here uh, hasn't been sick at all, right? So where the heck it came from, I don't know. But they say when all them plagues were going around that they were all locked up in their houses and they didn't go out to get anything, and yet the postman came by every day and delivered the mail. So where did they get sick from? Ah, the postman. We're back to the postman again. And you could stay 6 feet apart and wear a mask and get you shot in the butt and all them stupid things, and none of it stopped anything. And yet there's people right now that are running around with masks and doing this 6 foot apart and going to go get them a shot, and they're getting sick. But at least it won't be the WHO that's coming over here to help us out with that. Well, I think we're going to call it an early night, guys. It looks like, yeah. All right, folks, let's say goodnight. I think we're still alive. There you go. Good night, Balacano. Good night, Ellie. Good night, T Bird. Good night, Amy. Good night, Linda Bop. Hey, you're still awake. Just in time for you to go to bed, ain't it? Yeah, good night. Hmm. Oh boy. Yeah. Thank you, Linda. Me to Ellie. It's cold. I think we're down to 9 degrees. I haven't checked it in a while. It's still snow on the ground. Thank you, T Bird. Thank you, Linda and Ellie and Amy and everybody. Appreciate you. Love you guys. I'll keep a good watch on Nancy tonight. Yeah, yeah. Sleep well, everyone. God bless. 3, 2, 1. Good night.